going. All right, now we live. Cool.
All right, all
And
right.
tonight we got Terrance tonight. Phillips. How do you say it? CENLA.
Yeah, CENLA Customs, like Central Louisiana, CENLA Customs.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
that means. I was
yeah,
wondering what I was gonna ask you what that meant.
yeah. My first shop was in Alexandria, but
Uh,
then that's the central part of Louisiana. But I invested so much money in it, and then I moved that I had to take the name with me.
yeah,
And so,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
And
a
then
good
it's
thing.
online so much. I get so much work online that it just gotta stick. If I knew
Yeah.
where I would have been now, I'd probably change it, but yeah, I can't change it now.
Now that's a good name. That's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah. So where are you from right now?
Well, right now, my shop is in Lafayette, Louisiana. And then I
Lafayette.
live in Youngsville, yeah, Lafayette, Louisiana, God's
That
country.
was Lafayette. You got
Look,
that?
it's crazy. I just finished eating some boudin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know Lafayette is known for boudin crackling.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
I was going to ask you about that. It was a place. Somebody was told me it had the best boudin. It was either Lake Charles or it was in Lafayette. I think it was Lafayette. It's like a place
yeah.
that have
I think it's Don's. I think it's Don's because they're known for being number one.
yeah, yeah. Well, my wife,
They got about
we go.
they got
Go ahead.
about 3 locations.
Yeah, yeah. Cause
Yeah,
somebody told me to go get some boudin from over there.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm,
So any social
I, I,
network, huh?
I say I'm lucky because most of the customers they bring that to me when they come
Oh
to the
yeah.
shop and they come from out of town. They go to Don's get some boudin and crack and they come say, "Hey Terrance, you want some?" And they drop it off before they leave. I'll be like, "Man, they gonna get me fat up in here."
Hey, but that boudin good though.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we got a place over here that's pretty good with Pie Burns. Pie Burns have that good boudin over here.
All
They
right,
selling
that's
them.
a
They
huge.
selling them the stick. Yeah, yeah. They selling the stick. You can buy it in a bowl. You can buy a big old plate of it, just the rice by itself.
Yeah, I like it like that. I don't even like the boudin casing. I like just the rice.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I don't really eat it that much because some of it got that pork in it because I don't eat pork. But
yeah,
sometimes I make the boudin balls for my wife, fry them up for her, and make them go over there by the
yeah.
rice. And, yeah, yeah. So you got any
Pretty,
social networks you want to promote?
well, it would all be sent out customers. I got on Instagram. What the kids call it, TikTok. Uh,
What is called?
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything. Just send out customs, and then of course my main page, my personal page, and then on my website the same thing, selloutcustoms.com.
Yeah, yeah. So
See, if
how
I
long
knew,
you been airbrushing?
oh, uh, probably about 12 years.
12. Yeah.
About
How
12
long ago
years.
when
Yeah.
I saw you at that place? It was about when I saw you at one of the meetups.
At the roundup.
Yeah, it was one of them airbrush. Was it San Antonio? I think it was.
Yep, San Antonio. You and Chris came out there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep,
That's where
Chris.
I met you at over there.
I think it had to be. You know what? The bad part about airbrushing and stuff like that is you get so busy you forget how long you've been doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to think it might have been, because see, I've been doing it I'm going to give it about 12 or 13 years because I've been in my shop for about 7 years. About 6, 7 years.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it was about that long ago when I ran into you in San Antonio, when I first met you over there in San Antonio.
At the getaways. At the getaways.
Yeah.
Man, they don't even have them things no more. Them things are so good, but they don't even have them no more.
No. I think they was trying to pick them back up. I think somebody else was going to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know I don't think it kicked off. I think it was Airbrush Circus was doing it.
Yeah.
Something like Airbrush Circus. I think it was the same artist too, though.
Yep. But that didn't last long.
Nah. So how did you find out about airbrushing?
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out, because I tell you what, at the very beginning, I used to be them guys that ride the custom bikes. I used to love having the cleanest bike in the city. Yeah. And I used to drop it off to local airbrush artists to do it. And then one time, me and him got in a little argument. And then I went back offshore and I looked up one of the best airbrushes, in the United States. And a guy named Frank Hazen picked up. It popped up online. So I shipped him some of my motorcycle pieces, and then it was so good, I wanted to bring him my old motorcycle in Dayton, Ohio. I drove 20 hours.
Man.
Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, I brought him the whole motorcycle. And once I seen him and his house and how he was living, I was like, man, I want to cut out airbrush. And he said, young man, you can do anything put your mind to. Now I'm lying. On my way home for 20 hours, I didn't even listen to the radio. I was steady thinking about how he was living and wondering, could I do what he did?
Man.
And when I got home, I started practicing.
Yeah, we bought all the stuff and we got at it, huh?
Yeah, well, I bought a little bit at a time, and then I started bringing a whole lot of stuff offshore. And then this lady, she walked up to me, she handed me an airbrush action book. And she said, I see you practicing. She said, you might want to take one of these classes. And she handed me a book. I said, what is it? She said, airbrush. She showed me how they had their little classes. And I said, hell, and I went to my desk and I booked me a spot. I said, I'm finna go out there. And then it just took off from then.
Yeah,
it just took off from then.
And there was some good classes, some good teachers in there too.
Yes. Yeah. Only thing I never got it, huh?
Go ahead.
I said I never got into t-shirts. I never did t-shirts, shoes, nothing like that. I just jumped all into automotive, and everybody was saying you should have started off at the beginning. But I was like, man, I don't do no t-shirts. I want to try to learn how to paint a car or something.
Yeah.
So I started off with the basic painting, just painting the motorcycle. If you can paint a motorcycle, you can make some money. You know what I'm saying? Right off the back. If you change your bike from blue to white, you can make some money. So I learned how to paint first. Then I started working on the art of it, the airbrushing and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's you do all the clearing and all of that too?
I do. I got somebody that do it for me, but I done learned and I'm capable of doing it now. Because I got a guy that pretty much, I got a guy that's sand for me. I got a few guys that work for me, but I know how to do everything. Just in case anybody walk off on me.
Yeah, that's how it gotta be. You gotta know how to do everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
The buffing.
That's how the evolution normally goes, is from t-shirts to automotive and t-shirt, automotive, and tattoos. But you started straight at automotive.
Automotive. And now I got my daughter saying, Dad, can you do my a t-shirt? So, of course, I got to do my daughter t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then I do them, and they got to be so realistic. An airbrush will be so realistic. And then they go to school, and before you know it, the teachers is calling me. Hey, could you do about 36 t-shirts?
Oh, okay. Man. Hey, that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, so I can do 36 t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you when you got back from the airbrush classes, so you just pretty much self-taught, or you just from the classes you went straight back to your shop and just started doing it from there?
Well, you see, from the airbrush action, I was still working offshore full time. Yeah, I was a chef in the Gulf of Mexico. I was out there flipping burgers.
Oh man!
Then when I got off of work, I grabbed the airbrush gun. When I first started airbrushing, I used to set up the alarms on the rigs. Because the chemicals were in the air, so I had a little rough time at the beginning. And then every time I went in, I probably did about 8 airbrush classes.
Wow.
Yeah, I probably did, so every time I went in, I scheduled another one a couple of months from now, so I did like 2 of them every year. Yeah, so I used to go offshore, airbrush, come back, work at my house. I ain't had a shop at that time. I didn't have a shop when I was working offshore, but then I wound up getting one, and I steady worked offshore, and then wound up leasing another one. Then I'd say, you know what, I'm going and buy my own.
Yeah. So I remember you were building that one out.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's something good. I've outgrown it. Now me and my wife looking for a bigger shop.
What?
Yes, outgrown it big time. Yep.
That's a blessing, man.
Time. Yes.
That's a blessing. I see you expanding on it. I think you were working on an office, or you were changing something up on the inside of it.
Oh yeah, but you only could do so much. You could switch it up, chop it up, but it's still the same size.
Yeah.
You can chop it up, but it's still the same size. So we was looking for one that, we kind of like could just really be bigger. Actually bring in cars. I would never do a truck, but the guys that work that could paint, they could paint it, and I could go back and redo it. Do the artwork and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you gotta pretty much lock down over there on Lafayette, because I see you posting a lot of bikes. A lot of people come up to you.
Yeah, I think I got it pretty locked down. I think it's pretty locked down by me in the Louisiana area.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Lafayette, I get more work around the world than I do in my hometown.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, around my hometown, I might get 2 bikes a year in my own city. But I got stuff come from Atlanta. 2 bikes come from North Carolina. 2 bikes coming from Memphis. So they all come from all around the world, but I don't get too much from my hometown.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Do they just ship you the parts, or they ship you the parts, or they ship?
Well, most of them, like I got one coming in from Shreveport, and I got a mechanic in Shreveport. So my mechanic just goes and tears it down, and then when he get time, he'll come and bring it down to me. But if he don't, I crank up that old van, and then I charge to go pick it up. So either I go pick up. Yeah, either I go pick up the whole bike, and then that's like a vacation. So if I go to Atlanta, I don't go to no small towns. So if a person say they got a bike on the outskirts of Houston, I say, you meet me in Houston, you pay for our mileage. I got a calculator how much they got to pay. So me and my wife go celebrate Houston, pick up their bike, and come on back. Yeah. It's like a vacation. Yeah. Like a vacation. Take different spots. Let's go pick up bikes.
So how long does it typically take you to do a bike? Just
it depends. If I'm changing colors, you're probably looking at about 2 weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks just to change the color. When you get into them graphics and everything, it go up to about maybe about a month and a half to 2, because they getting pretty intense now. Because before you could paint a bike, but now I'm getting to these show bikes. So when you paint a show bike, you got to be pretty flawless. Yeah, and making it flawless takes a little bit more time. It take about a good week just to buff and get that some gun glass. Man, so yeah, it stresses the time, but when they get it, it's worth the time. So
it's pretty much about when it get cold. That's when you get your busiest time, because it's more or less.
Don't work like that either. And it's 12 months. 12 months. Yes. As of now, I had a guy call me to book a spot, and I can't take up none till next February.
Wow.
Yeah, because see, one bike, if you're changing colors, I could get them in and out. Once you start adding the graphics and the leafing and the pinstriping, well, that one bike will stretch about a month and a half.
So it's basically you doing the artwork, or you got preppers, and then you come in and do your part. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I come to my port, and I got my gold leafer. He do the leafing, the pinstripe, and he do all the extra stuff. And then of course I oversee it.
You do what?
I'm sorry, go ahead. No, I say then of course I oversee it before it leave.
Yeah. They got your name on it in the end.
Yes. At the end of the day.
Yeah. So do you? I see. I was looking at your Facebook earlier. So like you go to a lot of biking events.
Yeah, I just started doing that. I'm talking about that stuff be fun. Man. Because I want to be the shop that's always cooped up at the shop. But once you get out to them events and them guys recognize who you are, man, it's like it's an unbelievable feeling how they treat you.
I set up at one. I set up one to do T-shirts, and it didn't work out because they looking for bike stuff, food, and beer. That was it. I think I spent $500. Yeah, I set up I paid $500 for a spot. That was a bust. No. I ain't make nothing. I ain't had nothing what nobody wanted.
And that's why you see my van got all my motorcycles on the windows and everything.
Yeah.
So that way when I go, I ain't even got to set up. That's all I got to do is park. As soon as I park, people recognize the van. They be like, hey, man, I see you on Facebook. Hey, how much you charge for this? How much you charge for that? But yeah, I don't even pay no vendor. My van is a vendor.
Do you ever get a booth?
Huh?
You get a booth, or you just let that? I said, do you get a booth at a spot and put out some of your stuff, or you just? Let the van do the talking.
Let the van do the talking. And most of the time, I have bikes that's already out there. So once I park, and then my customers come talk to me, or my friends that come talk to me, and everybody see the bikes around, and it just brings more people. You know?
Yeah.
You paint? Where you out of? Oh, you painted this bike? You know. So it always works out one way. The closer to Louisiana, the better for me. You know, Galveston, you know, Gonzales, Houston, you know, any rallies over there is the ones I like to hit.
Yeah, that's where I'm from, Galveston.
All right.
Yeah. And I remember when they used to have a big. When I had my bike, I used to go down there all the time and set up. I just walk around though too.
Yeah, they got some clean bikes out there.
Yeah,
they
got a lot of bike groups show up out there too.
Yes.
Yeah. So you still ride? You got a bike?
Nah, I got a slingshot. I got a real fixed up slingshot. I got two little girls, and I gotta wait till them get a little bit older. You know, a little bit bigger, a little bit older. You know, I gotta. You know, don't want no incidents.
Yeah.
You know, don't want no incidents.
Because I got hit on my bike, and I had to sell it.
Yeah.
I got rid of
because of that.
Yeah. Well, that was the reason I never rode it. Every time I got on it, I had to buy a battery for it because I would never ride it. It was just in the way. Yeah. So
you got rid of it?
Yeah, I went ahead and sold it because I never rode it.
Yeah.
And like I said, every time I wanted to ride it, I had to go buy a battery because I let the other battery go dead and die out. So it was sometime I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it.
Yeah. That's a nice little podcast thing you got to help people.
Yeah. Well, I've been blocked for a while. You're the first person I've just not been able to get back on live. I'm glad I finally got you on there. been about a year I've been asking you.
Yeah, but hey, this is my first time. I'm like, man, I know talking on live, I ain't used to that type of stuff. I'm like,
but see, it ain't even that bad. See,
no, it ain't. Yeah, it ain't that. I'm about to do it again. Next time I do it, I'm ready. Next time I'm gonna do it while I'm in the booth, and we're gonna talk while I'm actually doing the motorcycle.
Well, you know, I actually got a thing like that where we take I go online with artists and while they're doing their work so they can check it out. So I'll keep you up to line next time.
Yeah, I'm set up.
We were talking about how long you took a bike. How long? So you have like paint boots inside your thing? Is it like for your clear analysis? You doing it now?
Oh yeah. I got that thing maybe 18 by 40 maybe. I don't even, maybe it's 18 by 30. I got an 18 by 30 cross strap boot.
Yeah.
And
okay.
And I don't do cars, so it's big enough for the motorcycles.
Yeah. So you'll have a big, like you're doing a car hood or something like that. You say you're doing a Corvette hood.
Yeah, actually, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on a Corvette hood, a 2023 Corvette hood. So
are you doing the liner or are you doing the hood itself?
The hood itself.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. You know, it came in fiberglass, and then I painted it, and I'm putting all my 3D graphics on the top, you know, because you got to set him apart from everybody else. You know, when he go to Corvette lineups, his hood got to be way cleaner than everybody else. So
that's how everybody want to do it.
Yeah, and once I get that, then I get more Corvette liners, because everybody's like, who did that? And it's the boy out of Lafayette.
Hey, that's a big thing, them Corvette liners and Corvettes.
Yes.
They got a lot of groups.
Yes, they do. At least one or two in every city.
Yeah. No. So, how many jobs you got going on right now? Do you got a lot of jobs going on at the same time?
Oh yeah, I kind of finally got it low enough to where it ain't a headache. So I got about, I got the Corvette. I got about four bikes and one Corvette. Yeah, 4 bikes.
And all of them got a set deadline. Do you give them a deadline or you just tell them?
Well, they rotate themselves out. Like I got one that I'm about to post later on Facebook. That one gonna be finished probably around Tuesday because they got all the graphics. I just got to add a little bit more, and he's out of here. And then I got I got a purple, and I just got a Buffett. He's out of here. You know, so it kind of like while those going out, the other ones from Shreveport and stuff is coming in.
Yeah.
So I can't stop. I gotta get it out. You know,
those are constant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just steady rolling.
Steady rolling. And the best part about it, most of them guys say, make it clean, just the colors I like, and do your thing. So before it come, I could kind of like draw it up, see how I want it, and make it happen.
Yeah. So you got more. They give you all the artists rights to just go ahead and do what you want to do.
Yeah, do what you want to do.
Yeah. They just give you the idea of what they want.
Yeah, because I asked them, I said, get on pictures or something, send me about 3 or 4 bikes that you like, so I can see the type of person they are. They might like a lot of graphics, they might like it just clean, and if they can send me 4 bikes that they like, I kind of like figure out what kind of person they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, they can send it to me, and most of them do. When they send it to me, I can tell if they're wild, they like it wild. I can tell if they like it toned down, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a nice set. I might have to, we might have to podcast together. We had 4 more people at the bottom.
I can set it up like that, man. I can set it up like that. Look at now, you ready to podcast. Now look at you. You ready to
I'm trying to be your I'm trying to be your co-host.
Remember we talked a long time ago about doing some classes.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't know. We both don't have no time now. Shit, we both busy.
No. And it'll be so fun too. It'll be fun to have them classes with the people that want to learn.
Yeah.
It ain't the same like it used to be.
No. They said it's changed. It ain't the same like how it used to be. Everybody's a little like, you look online now, you barely see people talking or posting or talking online anymore.
No. Nobody's trying to teach us, show what they're doing.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to start this, and then I wanted to do the 15 minutes where people get on and just do a design real quick to just, share it out like that.
See, that's the thing. It kind of be with the t-shirts, they could do that in 15 minutes with these cars. You gotta kind of like, Yeah,
it's a lot of prep work in that.
Yes, because every part gotta be right, or the paint gotta left, or it gonna have some issues.
Yeah. Do you sell any merchandise of the name of your your CENLA? CENLA?
I used to do t-shirts, but the more busy you get, the more you just ain't got a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
But somebody told me that the stuff that I use to clean the bikes and stuff like that, I need to start having that available to the customers. Kind of like the stuff that I use to wipe it down before they come pick it up, so they could use the same product. So I'm gonna start trying to figure out a way where I can get my hands on that.
Yeah, get your label on there.
Yeah, same product, just kind of like rebranded. What you over there drinking?
Oh man, a little something, a little this, little that. Got that? It's a Billy's bourbon.
All right.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm off work, man. I've been working all day. Anyway.
Yeah.
So what's your plans for the rest of the year?
Yes. Huh?
What's your plans for the rest of the year?
Well, it became fun because I'm just how to explain it. Before, when I was painting them, I was kind of like learning as I go, but now I'm kind of like really understanding it. So it's becoming more fun building the cleanest bikes I can. So that's what my mentality is. So this week, this year, I'm trying to put out maybe the 6 baddest bikes I ever painted.
Oh wow!
Yeah, the 6. I got some coming out. There's gonna be some really nice bikes. Some really nice bikes. I got customers that just they want the best. They don't mind paying. So I'm gonna be putting out some really good work.
So how do you feel? You think it started out as a hobby or something fun to do? Do you feel it's a job now, or do you feel like it's still like enjoying?
That's crazy because it went from a hobby of having fun while I was offshore, and then when I left offshore to do it full time, it turned into a job because I had to really work. You had to really work. You had to really work. But now the tables is turning again to where it's fun, because once you stop having to worry about the money and stop having to worry about everything, it goes back to being fun.
Yeah.
But then we in that portion of, am I be able to get the lights stay on and all that? Then it's a job because you're working real hard to do stuff.
Yeah. True story.
But then when the table turned and you're getting the good customers and everything's going your way, the stress level go down and it becomes fun because now you really having fun with it now.
Yeah. Is it do you have issues with people paying the price that you ask? Or do you got negotiate? Because in t-shirts we got negotiators too. People want to negotiate a price and all that.
I have. Oh, I tell them like my base price. What my? I could tell them, and this is it. Just to book a spot is about $500, right? And right then and there, you're gonna tell them you're gonna have a problem.
You gotta tell me your prices now.
Huh?
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell me your price. I just want to make sure, do you have any negotiation? Yeah, I want you to tell me your prices. I want you to,
but I'm just saying.
I don't know if you mind
that.
Now,
if you tell a person just to book a spot is $500, that says right then and there when it be, because they gotta come up with that money right then and there just to book their spot for next year. So right then and there they say, well, I'll get back with you. Well, they might not come back because Joe Blow up the street might be cheaper. The people I'm getting, I really ain't got to negotiate no more. I really ain't got to negotiate no more because they're about business.
They know what they're gonna get too.
Yes, because and they know where they want to be. They know they want to be in shows. They know they want to win. They know they want to go to Sturgis. They want to go to Daytona. They don't want to be embarrassed. So they go into where they ain't got to have no issues. I don't want to have no runs, all this type of crap. So I'm gonna pay for what I want. That's what they tell me. They say, young man, I'm gonna pay for what I want. So it's now last year was different. Last year was different. So like I say, end of the day, things could change for anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you have a local shop that you get all your paint from?
Oh yeah, I got one. Is one. Well, my special paints, I get it from a place called I think it's Auto Headquarters. But then I saw online. But then I got a local place. Is a guy that worked there named CJ, and the crazy part about it is wherever he go, I follow him. Yeah. So he might work at Cajun Custom for 5-6 years, and he switched to another paint company. So I would go wherever he go. Because when I first started painting, I didn't know everything. So I'll go up in there, and I said, man, give me some slow reducer. He said, Terrance, it's too hot for slow reducer. You need medium, you need this. So he teaches me as I go.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so that's why I'm more loyal to him because he don't just sell me the product, he tells me about it. And then he sends me to these classes to learn about the product. So it's crazy. It's crazy the people you meet when you're on a certain path.
Yeah, and the good thing is you got that support because I see you and your wife doing it all together. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah, look. I can't say much about that. Cause look, it's like I could work, and I did this. I don't work till 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock, we gotta hit the highway and go to Memphis. And she'll get up, drive all the way to Memphis like it ain't nothing. I'm in the back sleeping.
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy, but I couldn't see where I'll be without a person like that.
Yeah. That support, dude. As long as you got that support like that, you can't help but win.
Look. If I can't be successful with a woman like that, I need my ass whipped. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't curse. I need my butt whipped.
Yeah, you can say ass. It's all right.
All right.
Cause that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be your ass. That's good though, man.
Yes.
She with you. That's good, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I have problems at the shop, like if the prep guy, if I call her complaining, and I say, man, look how you left this, like you left that. Hey, she say, I'm on my way. And she say, I'm on my way. And she's actually, she's like my best prep guy. But the thing about it is that, during the summertime, I need her to be home with them girls.
Yeah.
I need to be home with them girls. But yeah, if she coming about business. You know.
When they see her coming, they know it's on.
Oh yeah, look, she putting on her coveralls. She's showing I could do it myself. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it.
That's love right there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I said I wasn't gonna hold you long. So anything you want to talk about?
Look, I was going to Dallas tomorrow. Hell, I was gonna go to Dallas Cowboys game Sunday, but they don't play till 7:00 at night, and I just want to be up there at night. I was gonna
you want to go see the Cowboys?
Yeah, I was gonna send you a picture. Say, look, I'm out here representing for you.
Hey, but check out Ghost, man. You talk to him? You message him?
No, I added him. No, I added him. You know, I clicked on to make him a friend. Yeah, I seen his work. He got his own shop out there or what?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll message him and I'll tell him that you try to add him on there and
all right,
that you're gonna be in Dallas. How long you'll be in Dallas?
To Sunday.
Sunday? Yeah, I'll tell him. So maybe y'all can hook up. Maybe y'all can collaborate or do something. You know.
Yep. I want to collaborate on this podcast now. I'm trying to be your co-host.
You can whenever you're ready, bro. Look, I finally got you on. Look at you.
Look, I'm be trying to get on at least once a week now. They gonna be trying to see my face.
I got you. Just let me know when you're ready.
All righty.
So, you got any hobbies outside of airbrushing? Last 2 questions.
Oh no. To tell the truth, no, I was just starting to enjoy it. I wasn't even in a rush to leave. You know, I'll be honest. It might sound crazy, but you know, I used to like shooting pool and everything else. But the older you get, the more you just want to go home and chill with your family.
That's it, man. Just go home. That's it.
Yes. You know,
ain't not there in them streets for trouble.
No. So after I finish this, you know, I like getting home. Wifey hadn't had something cooked ready for me. So my hobby is just getting home safe.
Yeah. True story.
Yep.
Nowadays. So what's the favorite part of your job?
Right now it's traveling.
Traveling?
Because you meet people. You know, you meet people that appreciate nice work, nice bikes, and they be making me feel like I'm a celebrity out there. You know, so yes, Lord. Hey, I love going to these doggone rallies. You know, I like to steady blending in and having fun. I ain't even got no bike, but I be out there like I got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't drive your slingshot down there? Like
I'm gonna start. I gotta put a real good paint job to go with, you know, the type of bikes I'm painting now. Yeah. Now that bike I got now, I'm gonna redid the rims. I just gotta have time to put it together and make it. It gotta look good because them guys come with some heck of a paint jobs on the slingshots now.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I gotta do something real nice on mine.
Yeah. And the Galveston one coming up in November. So you coming to Galveston?
Oh yeah.
If you come to Galveston, let me know. I'll meet you down there. I'll come on down there.
Oh yeah, I'll be in Galveston. And look, we could meet at what's that at Park place y'all got? Park is a restaurant.
Park place. The spot.
I know you got it. It's not called a spot. It was in Houston. It's in Houston. So
Turkey Leg Hut.
Nah, that used to be my spot. But then when I found out about that place called something Park something. That's me and my wife. Who?
Prospect Park.
That's it. I like that place now.
Oh yeah.
During the daytime. Yeah.
Nighttime you ready to go. Yeah, let me know, man. We get together and have some drinks.
All right, I'm down for that.
Bring my wife and we hook up.
Yep. I'm down for that.
Yeah. All right, like I said, I ain't want to hold you, man. I know you want to get back to that Corvette hood. And
all right.
I ain't said enough to stay late. But I appreciate you coming on and getting home with me.
Your last question was my least favorite thing.
Yeah.
And to tell the truth, I don't. It used to be negotiating. I used to hate to, you know, man, how much? Oh man, how much? But that used to be my least favorite thing.
It felt like it put pressure on you. Like you had to feel hard for a little bit.
Yes, then you had to do the job. It made you feel like you had to do it because you needed the business to come in. So that used to be the hardest, worst sport. But now it's just like, all right then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you can't afford it, you can't afford it.
Yeah, just save up for the next time.
Down here.
Yeah, save it up for the next time.
Yeah. And I feel you on that because we get that with T-shirts too. It's a lot of people who want to compete. How much if I did 2 shirts?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Do I sound crazy? Oh, I lost you.